Comes a new challenger.
Say a beat, chance. Are you prepared to meet your fate? Beware, as what lies ahead of you will either be your destiny or your defeat.
Hey travelers, welcome back to Ghostlight. Pyro, hey, Wednesday stream, what a surprise. No one's more surprised than I am. That's not true. I've been playing with Streamlabs all day today, and I kind of wanted to test it, and I was going to be playing anyways, so I figured, why not, right? Besides, what I've been doing has been, I don't want to say boring, but it's tedious, right? I'm trying to hunt down a collided planet for our list of rarities, because I'm getting to the point where I'm obsessed with it, and I don't know. I feel like doing it with company would be a little more enjoyable. I probably fell asleep 3 times last night, just warping and looking and warping and looking. I even got PS4 out. Started doing it with both just to stay active, you know. Yeah, so I ended up making my way out to the outer edge, which I thought was kind of cool. I hadn't ever tried it before. I don't know why. I didn't realize that when you got out here, there was like literally nothing past a certain point. It's just nothing. Now, not all these stars are reachable, but I kind of have some thoughts about that I kind of want to test out too. It might be fun to give it a try today. You know, we in the last live stream, in the haze of way too much scotch, we went to some phantom stars, and those stars are the ones that sort of exist, kind of parallel to what we have in game. So kind of wondering if there's something to that. If maybe you can get to these stars, you just have to sort of finesse it a little bit. So, I guess we'll see. I'm trying a whole lot of things with Streamlabs today. I'm still getting this weird error when I try to start a stream. I think I got around it.
Oh, I'm loving the new layout.
Hey, Pyro. Ooh, you're really quiet, though. Give me a second. Where are you? Pyro, where are you?
I'm in England.
Oh, you are. Good to hear your voice, though, man.
Yeah, I'm only up by surprise. Only just getting tired.
And Derek P is in the chat. What's up, Derek? What are you doing up, Pyro?
Just insomnia.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I was gonna lay down, but I got the notification. No, I'm staying up for a bit now.
I can't decide if you're quiet in my headphones or if
It's your headphones. I'm fine on stream.
Oh, sweet. All right, good. No, it is totally my headphones. That means the music is much louder than I thought it was. Sorry about that. You know, it's funny. I was watching Burger's stream earlier this week, and he's playing music in the background, which is something I used to do before. I'm just gonna shut this off though. Something I used to do before
It
I
all
like.
depends on the DMCA issue with that.
Yeah, well, Streamlabs has like music you can use. I stopped doing it just because I didn't want to get flagged for anything. I figured I'd give it a try, see what happens, but I don't know. If this stream gets flagged, well, then it gets flagged, I suppose. Yeah, so here we are in the Outer Rim. I can't even tell you the amount of systems I've been to in just, the last week. Even like above and beyond what we were doing in streams, just because I've been so like obsessed with finding a damn collided planet. I went back to my old. I found one a long time ago, and I started a base on one, and then I just never used it. It's kind of wonky, so I deleted the base, and I just completely lost track of it. I don't have any images from there with the glyphs. I don't have anything. So I went to an old save to see if maybe that old save still had the base, and I thought I got lucky, but I didn't. So I couldn't find it anywhere. So here we are. I have a going list of rarities I'm trying to collect in our Discord in the catalog. So if you want to check that out, you can. I keep adding things to it as I think about them. Like one thing I'm kind of interested in is finding versions of the starter ships. I think would be kind of cool. But
We saw a retro mod of those the other day. Well, someone did a post in Discord.
yeah, the booster, the one with the booster on the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that one was pretty cool. I ran into that. I think when I was looking for the squid ship, and then I had to end up like go back, and I'm glad I posted it because I wanted it. But I couldn't remember what system it was in, so I went back and I picked it up. And I have a kind of close, like it's like a knockoff radiant pillar. It's called a bright pillar, ironically enough, but it has blue on the wings. But I'm just gonna start warping to planets. What I've been trying to do is seeing if I can find ones where the and I don't know if this is the right answer, but where the orbital rings are kind of close together and the planets seem bigger, kind of makes it seem like maybe the scale is a little bit different. I've had a lot of planets that are just really close together, not as close as what Burger took us to on stream last time.
All right. Okay.
But they do tend to be a little bit closer together. Hi, Furball. Yeah, man. Sorry. I don't know. Just felt the urge to do it. I was gonna be playing anyways, and the task I'm doing is kind of.
He's getting the streamer fever.
No, I think I did it yesterday. I did this hunt yesterday by myself, and it's just it's probably better with friends, put it that way. So this is a good example of a system that not going to do it. Oh, let's take a look around though. What I've been doing is just warping the systems, going into the first person view and checking my radar to see how close things are. Things sometimes seem really close until you get close to them, and then it's like just a big old waste of time. This is one of those hunts that probably is not going to end well for me, but maybe I'll get lucky. I don't know. There are a few other things. Let me kind of read the list of what I'm looking for currently. The big one on my mind is collided planets. I haven't been going to a lot of other planets because of how difficult that's going to be. Just, you know, quantity over quantity over quality. That's the saying, right? So we have a couple of good finds already. Burger actually posted. He's like the mutant plant master. His stream, he was looking for mutant plants. He found the other variant, the irradiated planet, the ground version. It looks like a blob. He posted that in there. I found the Phantom System, or I got to a Phantom System the other day. We have a squid ship. We have an S-class Royal multi-tool, mutant plants. We have a lesser mushroom beetle that we found. Now, on a stream, we went to see a lesser integrator mushroom beetle, but we didn't actually find those ourselves. This mushroom beetle, God, I think I found it while we were looking for mutant plants. So looking for a megafauna diplo. We haven't actually found one of those natively. On one stream, we went to a place we knew there was one. I think that same stream was when Burger found some mini diplos. A turtle shell diplo is a good one. We have to find a greater mushroom beetle, a megafauna blob, which I think would be really interesting. And there's a whole bunch of ships and multi-tools. I also have to find, for the world events, which is kind of what we're calling this, collided planets is the big one. I haven't been to a shadow star system yet, just because of how long that's probably going to take. Furball used those glyphs I posted in the Discord, 2 systems in, and I found an experimental reference. Oh, the glyphs for the Outer Rim. Cool. One of the things I was trying to do with Streamlabs was to get the stream chat actually on the screen, which apparently is not actually working, which is unfortunate, but I can still read it. I wonder why that's not working. Huh. Oh, you can see it. I just can't see it. That's weird. Oh well. Hey, I'll take it. Awesome. All right. Gotta keep going. So, Furball, you're out here somewhere then too, right? Are you still playing? I saw that you were on earlier. At least Discord said you were. Oh. I've been using my destination guide as a way to kind of keep me pointed away from the center of the galaxy as I go. And again, because these aren't actually, you can't warp to those directly that I know of. I've just been kind of waiting to find one that will let me select it. I also, I don't know why, but I keep, unless these are 2 system. No, I think it is the same one. All of my black hole indicators out here are doubled for some reason. I don't truly know the reason why. Let's go to this one. Ice cream sounds good. It's actually been kind of warmer here today. We're doing the whole winter weather advisory deal, but it's okay. Snow's melting. It's not horrifically cold. Pyro, you been playing much?
No, I've been stuck doing events on other games.
Ah.
Star Trek Online has its 14th anniversary.
Oh, nice.
Prime has its new Prime Access come out, and obviously its new episode of story. So I've been kind of preparing for that at the moment as well.
Cool.
And then I've been playing something like EVE Online but on Roblox.
What was that last one?
Mining. Like I said, EVE Online-esque game that's on Roblox.
Oh, I see. You mentioned that one before, actually.
Yeah, I've just been mining, teaching new people, or
Nice.
my friends that decided to join.
I started playing Baldur's Gate, and I do really like it. I just I've been kind of got re-obsessed with No Man's Sky. Not that I ever really stopped, but something when you're set to task in this game, it's hard for me to turn it off, anyways. That guy across space says, "I found a collided planet before. How many of them have people found?" I've only ever found one, and I have no idea where it is. This is a beautiful planet, actually. I'm not sure about anybody else. Oh, look at this guy. He looks like... he's okay. That's like a little tiny praying mantis guy. You know, speaking of Minecraft, I think as the further I came out to like this outer edge, what's the I don't even know if it's a real thing, but wasn't there a section of Minecraft that people used to say, like, if you got there, the game started to break down, and like in the Limitless map? Am I making that up?
Oh, I'm not entirely sure. Give me a second, my brain's slowing down.
Yeah, no
Excuse
worries.
me. Farlands, there you go.
The Farlands, that's right. Furball got it. I don't know why, but I was like, oh, I'm trying to find planets that collided. Let's go to the outer edge and see if they exist there. If you could find one that like existed on a phantom star, that would be like the coolest, I think. I keep seeing other people playing like different variations of the game. Like you always see like Jason Plays and Beeblebum play like the Outlaw. And I just saw one that was Stranded. I thought it'd be fun to do that like as a group, like do a game type where it's just like you play without your ship in a survival setting and like have to survive on a world together. Oh, yeah, the guy across space did get you. Sorry. I think yours just stick out because you got a different color. Train got super crazy in the Fire Islands. And, you know, I never saw it myself. I think I saw like some YouTube videos on it or something. But I don't know. It's one of those things I always thought were a myth. The other thing I was going to say, I mentioned it in Discord yesterday, how just like peaceful it is out here. And I don't, like, there is a lore reason for why it would be peaceful out here, right? Like, but is that true? Is that the reason why everything is low security? All the Sentinels move back into the center of the galaxy?
Or is in the middle of trying.
What's that?
Or is it in the middle of trying?
Oh, yeah, true. All right. What do we have for a 2-star? Floating crystals. Who would have thunk? Any other fauna to discover here? Anything on the ground? Hmm. Do I have my...
So I read something interesting the other day, space related.
Oh, yeah?
Were you ever interested in the space shuttle?
To a certain degree. You know, like I remember
You remember
vacationing
that
in...
remember they cancelled the program after the disaster in, I can't remember what year, and I'm not going to search it up. Apparently they're restacking one.
They're
So
restacking a
they're
program?
they're restacking a shuttle
Oh.
with its external tank and SRBs. Now, I don't know if they're going to launch it or they're going to have it in a museum. I know I mentioned this last time I was space nerding out.
Mm-hmm.
But there was actually it was actually confirmation because I saw an image of the shuttle on its transporter heading towards the VAB.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah,
it'd be
I
an
remember,
interesting.
I don't remember that being them canceling the shuttle program because of a specific incident. I mean, there definitely were incidents, don't get me
No,
wrong. I do remember,
yeah,
I lived in Florida at the time of the last, I think that was the last launch. When I used to live, work for Kennedy Space Center's credit union way back in the day. Like, this was like 2005 or 6, something like that. And launches down there, this was like Cocoa Beach area. Launches down there were like, everyone stopped what they were doing and walked outside to the parking lot and just looked up at the sky for, you know, an hour or something like that, just to see the shuttle go off. It used to be the coolest thing. You know, as a New Yorker going to Florida, experiencing that, it was cool for me. Everyone who lived there for their entire lives, it was just like, you know, a smoke break or whatever. But
so I was just slightly reading up on it because it was actually bugging me. The space shuttle was retired. Like the announcement was retired 04 January.
it was announced in '04.
It was announced in '04, early '04, and to ensure the ISS was properly assembled, the contributing partners determined that the need for 16 remaining assembly missions in March 2006. Obviously, one additional Hubble Space Telescope servicing mission was approved the end of that year. Originally, STS-134 was meant to be the final space shuttle mission. However, the Columbia disaster resulted in additional orbiters being prepared for a launch on need in the event of a rescue mission. As Atlantis was prepared for the final launch on the mission, the decision was made in 2010 September that it would fly as STS-135 with a 4-person crew that could remain at the ISS in an event of emergency. That mission flew July 8th, 2011 and landed at Kennedy Space Center on 21st of July 2011. So about a week.
Interesting.
From then, the launch of the Crew Dragon, SpaceX. This was 9 years later. Americans launched to the ISS from American soil.
What year was that, you said?
9 years, so the 2020.
So 2020, okay.
So Florida has been launching people from there for 4 years now. That seems so surreal. But I remember watching that demo flight live for 24 hours. Wow.
Wow. It's interesting. I guess I didn't realize they were... I don't know. There was a lot going on in 2020. I feel like the Kennedy Space Center launching shuttles again probably got lost in the noise. But it's interesting, though. was always fun to watch. It was always fun to just to be in the area when they went off. And then there's like Kennedy Space Center is Cape Canaveral, which is near Titusville. It's if you go up A1A from Cocoa Beach, they have like a great museum you can go to and like walk around and see all this stuff. It's pretty awesome. All right, so that's the space station. That's kind of, it looks like it's right on top of this other planet, but that's just not the case. There's some distance there. All right, so nothing here. Anything worth looking at? I was jumping in my freighter for a bit, but it's hard to get a sense of the planet placement from the freighter. Yeah, we can check this
A little
temperate
bit
planet.
more information. The space shuttle that's going to be restacked. It's the Endeavour. It's currently at the California Science Center, which is been exhibited there since 2022. It's been given a go for stack, so that's with its boosters, external tank on some sort of like benign launcher, and it's going to be stood up in the museum in
Wow.
the California Science Center, as it would stand on the launcher, on the launch pad, as if it was going to take off, but everything benign.
Yeah, that's
That's
interesting.
a very good. That's a very good display, and the artist's rendition looks amazing for what it is.
Trying to understand what Art B is saying. Pyrotechnics 509. Add on live question mark. What the hell? I'm not following. Sorry, Art.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your PS5 gamer tag. I gotcha.
So it looks like they took out all of the. It's all about the actual history.
Oh, an ad popped up on my live stream. I guess I didn't realize they did that either, to be honest with you. Except for when you're watching it back, but I tend not to like when I turn the button on, I don't, you can pick and choose how those things come up. I don't usually deal with any of it. Finally found some land here. It's gonna pop in and see what's going on here. Right now, I'm really only interested in land, or like ground fauna, I think. I don't really have any flora on my my rarities list. Oh, these guys are.
Okay, sorry I
Going
haven't
at it.
stayed on long, but that's
No, it's
me for
okay.
tonight.
No worries, man. It was just good to hear your voice.
Yeah, sorry my luscious British voice isn't around much.
It's okay. It's okay. I'd
Hopefully
rather
I'll-
you have a healthy sleep cycle than be on every stream.
Sleep cycle?
You guess you're not. You don't have a sleep cycle.
No, I just sleep when I can sleep, really.
This
But I'll probably end up seeing you Friday and joining Friday, in all honesty.
yeah, man, I'll be around. We weren't gonna be around. We had another holiday party to go to, but We're not going now. So we're sticking around. So we will be back, or we will be as scheduled. And then I should be good until, I should be good with my regular schedule until about March. The wife and I are going to Florida, actually, ironically enough, for a little weekend, long weekend. So be good times.
Then I'll see you Friday then.
Sounds good, man.
I will probably fall asleep to the stream, but don't mind me.
Hopefully I don't. Hopefully
Good
I
night.
don't. Good night. All right. There goes the luscious British voice. How many here? Oh, there's actually 3 more grounds, huh? All right. Look around for him. The cups of tea. Indeed. Indeed. Come on, where are you guys? I don't got a lot of time. I got stuff to look for. All right, get to another region. Yeah, we got Pyro on a stream. Maybe we'll get Baltazar on a stream soon. Get all the old crew back together. Good times. And the new crew. Just the crew in general. All right. Anything over here? Give it a second to render in. The Spectral Vanguard, indeed. Oh, that guy's... Alright. I got collided planets to find. Right, if there's any megafauna here, I'd feel it, right? Something like that. Dang, watching you looks like a whole different game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, once you get by the we always call it the tutorial, the Artemis path, things really open up quite a bit. And then just the way that the game is built, it's just, you can really play however you want, It's the nice part about these sandbox games. Part of the reason why I'm looking forward to playing with Fire too is just a whole different sandbox, but all the mechanics are still there. You can, explore or battle, quest, settle, It's cool. All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, the tutorial, actually, I read something about this just recently. The tutorial is 30 hours long, allegedly. Or was designed to be. Come on, where am I at? You gonna let me select these? Well, there's two little tiny planets. Those are probably far apart, right? These guys are... Yeah, see, this is the type of thing I'm looking for. Usually I'd like a few more planets. But... What up, warrior? How's it going? Yeah, it's really easy to go rogue during the tutorial. I even, when I started playing on the alt that I have, I did it so like no cost crafting and just to get through it. And even then, I couldn't stay focused enough to get the whole thing done. I'm trying to get a sense of if this chat bot is, I don't know, big enough. All right. Well, let's see what we got. Well, they're pretty close, but not close enough. Windswept. Let's go around back just to see. Irradiated planet. That would be worth checking out if Burger hadn't just found those irradiated mutant plants. And freezing. We already found the floaters, so I think that is good there. I do want the Megafauna, Diplo, and Blob. Those are the... That's weird. I think that Limek is the name of my freighter captain, ironically enough. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the chat's a little cut off on the side, isn't it? That's unfortunate. I like this theme with all the comic book stuff, but some of it doesn't show fully up on screen, and I haven't been able to figure out. I haven't figured out how to recenter everything. It's weird, like the chat being off, and there's another alert that goes off in the corner for some strange reason. Just seeing how's looking for the weird stuff going. It's going, man. It's some are going better than others. Burger found some stuff on his stream yesterday. If you haven't checked him out, he's at Football Games. You should do that. I think I have him featured on my main page. He found a mutant plant, another variety of mutant plant. The collided planets is not, it's going. It's definitely a process for sure. I found a few planets that were like right on top of each other, but just not close enough. Oh, the Discord live chat overlay. Yeah, I figured that would be, especially we've had quite a few people in the chat on like Fridays and Sundays. So trying to keep track of who's who can be hard sometimes. So I thought that might be helpful. Maybe I'll just move that down. All right. So we're looking for, I guess, something like this. There's no real rhyme or reason to how those orbital rings appear. Like, just because the planets are far apart on that view doesn't mean the planets aren't collided. I went to a couple collided planets that were on the internets just to see how they looked in when you warp in and you open your Discovery tab, do they show them collided? They don't. And if you look at them in that view, do they seem collided? And they don't. The only real way to tell is just to go there and see if anything is running into one another. So like this one, there's a moon really close by here, and then a planet. I guess I didn't get the... Doesn't say there's 3 planets though. Oh, yeah, here it is. I guess I'll take a peek around here. So it is completely random. It's a bit of a bug, I guess you could say. It's not intended to, as far as I know, it's not intended to exist. Just because there have been some issues around those planets, but they're interesting. Very rare, very rare. I think it's probably why I've been so obsessed with finding one, just because I know how long the process is going to take. And just as a heads up, I may have to take some intermittent breaks. I do have the puppy sleeping on a chair over here, so he's cool. He's sleeping. It's all good. Look at these guys. I just like a... Oh, there's all kinds of you guys. That's right here, huh? There you go. This is another nice planet. Oh, I should probably check. Alright, flying underwater. So that's it for ground folks right now. See, that's a good example too. Looking at this, it looks like they're a lot closer, right? But they're not. I mean, I guess there's a chance. The ones that are like just 2 planets or 3 planets are tough because there's so much space, you know? Like, just think about it, like, as far as like the probability of there being collided planets in a place like this are probably lower. But I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, see, like, there's a pretty good distance between these two. And part of me does want to see if we can, like, glitch ourselves into the... Am I going the wrong way? Hold on. See if we can force my way into the fade. This is the right way, right? Black hole, galactic core. So this. Yeah. If you're just joining us, you can't actually go to these stars out here. There's just a few stars. It's not till about... Gosh, where are they? There we go. Okay. I don't know. Don't want to discount. You'd think like a system with more planets would make more sense, that there's a higher probability that some of them are collided into one another, but I do not know. You know what? You're hunting squid ships. I see. Ganja Warrior hunting squid ships. Furball turned me onto a really great technique that I found. Like, I think it was like six exotics in like a 2-hour period or an hour period, and I actually ran into 2 squid ships within like the Friday live stream to the. Gosh, I don't remember when it was. I found one I didn't like the color of. Somebody else claimed it, and then I went and found another one not too long after that. But there's a really great technique that you can use to do that. I don't know who to credit with the actual technique. I know that Furball said he saw it from Ricey and Nat, or not Ricey and Flowery Squirrel, and I assume that's who originated it, but I don't know for sure. One thing you can do, and I'll demonstrate it real quick, just because, you know, if you call in your freighter, you'll see some ships automatically come in. So you have to be in first-person view where I am now. So you can see all these little squares on my radar. Those are ships that spawned in. And then if you use the D-pad on PS5 or the comma and the period key, you can page between the ships, and you can get a sense of what kind of ships there are in the system. So you just keep doing that until you find the exotic of that system, and then there you go. And that's all you do. It doesn't take too long. Again, it's a lot easier than sitting at a space station and waiting for one to come in. Doesn't take too long typically to find it. Once you've paged through everything that's there, they'll be between like 5 and, I don't know, 8. Maybe you get lucky, you'll get 10. You just pulse out a little ways, call in a freighter again. A whole other set of ships will warp in, and then eventually, as they get closer, you'll be able to page between them. And as things start to warp in, more will show up. There they are. How great would it be if we just found the exotic? So, you know, rinse, repeat until you find the exotic. Once you found the exotic, then you can do one of two things. You can either go to the space station or a trading post and look for it, wait for it. At least you'll know, like, if it's worth if it's worth the wait, if it's worth you know, waiting around to see if the exotic shows up. Or you can follow it, which is what I ended up doing for the last one. I just followed it back to a planet, and eventually it lands at a trading post, and you can just claim it. So if you see one floating around in space, you're good to go. I don't see the exotic here, but by far the best method of finding exotic ships that I have ever seen in this game. And again, thank you to Raging Furball for cluing me into it. It is outstanding. Outstanding. There was one day I was bored after work, and I just like, I'll just play a little bit, and I did that for an hour, and I found so many exotics. And everything else too, like exotics, solar. I was like posting a bunch of stuff in our Discord. If you're not on our Discord, you can go to in the bottom of the screen there, bottom left hand side, ghostlightxc.com will take you to our Discord. That'll be changing in the future, but as of right now, that's still how it stands. You might be able to do !Discord in the chat, and that might work, but it hasn't really been too reliable, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, for drowned ships, yeah, or finding crash ships underwater. Yeah, it's rough, and then repeating that is kind of tough, right? Especially for the well, these aren't actually crashed. You can tell from there, so not crashed, collided. it's tough with the crash ships because of the spawn rate. You know, it's hard enough to get them to spawn in at all. So when you have like something like a trading post or a space station, you get you have more ships generating and coming into that space. It increases the likelihood of finding one. But with crash ships, it's just like you get the one, and like depending on the system you're in, you can have anywhere from a 1 to 3% chance of an exotic ship. It's a little tricky. But hey, sometimes you get lucky and they just show up. Can't get to those stars. It is interesting though, as I was warping out this way, looking for collided planets a while back. I forget what day that was. You don't see anything. You don't run into any other travelers or any other known systems. And then the closer you get to the edge, you started actually seeing, discovered systems and stuff like you're at the hub. I think I'm in a good pocket here. I haven't seen... These are all first contact, I think. And then this is hard too, because like these look really close together, but as soon as I pulse towards them, they'll seem much further apart. I have had a few planets where I've been like, oh, this is it, and then I get close and it's not it. Okay, what kind of planet is this? Alright, we'll take a quick look at the rainy planet. Looking for some Diplo. I talk about NMS Made Real on Etsy. Tom over there does a lot of 3D printing of No Man's Sky stuff. He's the one who's done the models behind me. He did the models for the giveaway. Actually, we're still waiting for one of those models to get done because he broke his plate, whatever that means. But he does pets, and I've been like, I want a pet. I don't know what pet to have him print, but I think the first megafauna Diplo we find, like within the Vanguard, like our first native in the wild one we find, is going to be the thing I print. If we find it. We've seen a bunch of Diplo, never a megafauna that I can remember anyways. And the only ones we've seen are ones that we've found on the internet. Are these going to be all... flying underwater. Yeah. No ground. It's just been happening a lot out here too. I don't know what the deal is. Quite a few planets have had no animals on the ground. Where to put my ship? There it is. And it's funny, Furball, since you told me that trick with the combat scanner, like I just always, whenever I see a square on my screen, I try to see if I can target it to see what kind of thing it is. How do you tell if they're megafauna? A couple of ways. Typically, megafauna, when they walk, the ground shakes. But I think the if you look at the creature itself in the catalog, it gives you like a height. Excuse me. Oh. And what is it? I can't remember what the... During that expedition, we were looking for a tall animal, and I don't remember the unit of measure they used, or the actual measurement they used as a definition. It's like 6 point something, maybe. I just look for the ground shaking, generally, but... And again, there's even megafauna blobs that allegedly are a thing that I've never seen that are pretty rare. Oh, and then the other kind of Diplo, which is pretty rare, and I don't think you can find these as megafauna. I think you can only find them as a smaller Diplo. I think they're technically considered Triceratops, I guess is what they call them. There's Triceratops with a Diplo head. That's what the little mini ones are. They have a turtle shell. So turtle shell Diplos is the other big one that's pretty rare. All right, that looks like it is not attached. Maybe we'll get close just to be sure, but these planets aren't doing it. .8 meters. Yeah, that's it. Yep, that is close, but no cigar. I think. Yeah, okay. Pretty close. Not what we're looking for. Eventually, I'll just have discovered this whole region before finding one, probably. So I'm working on a video this week that I'm actually working on a couple, but I did shift gears a little bit because of our live stream on Sunday. I wanted to do a much shorter, fast video that talked about how to get to the Phantom Stars if you're on console, because there's a lot out there about how to use a save editor to get there, which if you're on console like me, you can't do. But there are different ways you can do it. So if you're interested in finding these Phantom Stars, which is just the whole thing is just, it baffles me as a concept that there's more of these stars than there are actual discoverable star systems in No Man's Sky. The next video I release is going to be a how-to guide for the method that I used to do it. So that should be in the next couple of days, hopefully. I wrote it. I just have to edit at this point. But I do want to get a sense of rats. A foggy planet. I want to get a sense of how far out I am on the world's map. So let's just land here. This whole Phantom Star business has me thinking about the game in a completely different way, as far as your location within the galaxy and what kinds of things could be in different places, how to maneuver around it. It's interesting to me, especially knowing that there's parts of the game that they just don't. They never intended you to go. All right, so here we have a signal booster. It's giving us our galactic address. The first four letters are a booster ID, from what I understand, a signal booster ID, And then the ones that actually have some meaning are the last 4. I'm trying to put my cursor on the screen. I can't. Sorry. The last 4. So the very last group of 4 digits is the system number. So each region can have up to 600 systems allegedly, although there have some reported as 605. But they could have as little as, I think the smallest one that was reported was 218. So they could have far fewer, or they can have up to 600. And so the phantom planets go up to I think 4,096. There's that many that's that many spaces. The game chooses to show you at most 600. So that last 4 digits on this thing will translate from hexadecimal to decimal as a number. So if you were interested in knowing that number, in this case, if the internet wants to move, I should probably not die, would be helpful, huh? Okay. So 01 Foxtrot 3 converts to 499. So we're somewhere around 500. We're the system 499 of this region, which is good to know. But what I'm actually after is what our x coordinate is, because the way that the map works when you're looking at it in the 2D, z is south, z is north and south, x is east and west, or left and right on the map. I know that there's no east and west in space. And for a while, this is the stuff I was trying to do while drunk on stream earlier this week. Trying to do math on my phone with too much scotch is not a thing that's going to happen. All right, cool. So we know that we're at the outskirts of the planet because the galaxy. The galaxy is only 4,096 voxels wide, and we're at 494. So we might be able to actually force ourselves into the fade if we wanted to. I kind of want to. It's definitely going to be harder to like hunt for collided planets out there, but that might just be a fun thing to do. I don't know. So how would we do that? We would have to take a decimal, convert it to hexadecimal. So in this case, 0, what did I say it was? 0 Foxtrot Echo translate to 4,094. So if we wanted to change that, if we want to say 4,096, we need to convert 4,096 to hexadecimal, and that would be, oh wait, maybe I have the wrong one. Hold on. No, I don't think I do though. Oh, whoops, missing a character. That's why. Is that going to give me an issue though? 4,096 is 1,000 is a hexadecimal. So we could just use a different so does that mean there could be 2 or 3 times more planets in a galaxy than we can actually see? Yeah, I mean that means we could have, let's see, just under 7 times more galaxies potentially. So, and then however many planets per galaxy. So knowing what we know with this galaxy, we know our XYZ coordinates, where this region lies in Euclid. So, looking at Euclid up in the top left corner, it's a two-dimensional map. You can see us on the little outskirts there. Picturing a grid over that, and again, this is a in 3 dimensions. It's a pizza box, but if you're just overlaying a grid, it's going to be a square on this map. We're almost on the farthest reach of it. We're 4,094. We can go 2 voxels to the right. We can force our way in there and see if there's anything. See if they'll let us do it, basically. Or we can stay in this system. We know that there are 499, at least 499 star systems here, right? There may be more if we go to another star system. There's no rhyme or reason to how they're numbered. So you'll notice in this, what region am I in? I am in the Uteri region, right? So this region has at least 499 different star systems. Like this one might not be 498. This could be 317. There's no rhyme or reason to how they're numbered, from what I can tell. It's just they're given a number, and they're given a place in the portal network within the region as well. A lot of complicated things going on that I don't fully understand. But the other part of this is because they want this to look more natural. In between these stars, there are other stars that we can't access. They're not accessible through the mini-map or through the galactic map, but they are there. And we can force ourselves into those spaces, into those hidden stars, and those are the phantom stars. And now what I'm talking about with this other thing is this particular region here is in the 4094th voxel of the map, so up in the corner. So we can actually, which direction are we going? So that line points towards the center, and we know that we're trying to go east, so we can probably force ourselves 2 voxels in to these stars where we can't access, and just, kind of force our way into the fade. We can go to 4096, will take us right to the end. And I know that if you look this stuff up on like the wiki and fandom, they actually do have the glyphs for all the poles and stuff. But for me, it's more fun just to figure it out. So what you do is you use hexadecimal to decimal to translate a galactic address from a signal booster, and then you manipulate those numbers the way that you want. So if I want to manipulate it, so instead of 494, I want 496, I then convert that back to hexadecimal, plug that into the galactic address, and then use No Man's App to have a service bot warp me to that location. Which, you know what? Well, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna check out a few more systems here real quick, but I do want to. Let me boot that up. So No Man's App is a great program that's basically, it works like a save editor, but it's providing services by editing its own save to people that can't edit their own save. So they join your game and you can warp to them. They can edit their own save. It's all automated too, which is fantastic. I don't know how they do it. Yeah, nothing here either. Oh. Those are closed, but I don't think so. We'll check it out while I'm logging in. So the tricky part with this is because of the way that this works, they require a portal address. You can't portal to these stars that we're trying to get to, but that doesn't matter. Using the portal address are are built based on the galactic address. Each glyph, or some of the sets of some glyphs are a set of sets, and they all mean something different. Like the first one is the planet in a system. The next 3 are the system you're going to, and then the following 8. The first 2 are the y coordinates. The next 3 are the z coordinates. The next 3 are the x coordinates. Like they all have a meaning. It's not just like a arbitrarily selected phone number. The other kind of tricky part is sometimes you need to manipulate these so that they work. So I use the Pilgrim Star Path website will convert a signal booster galactic address into X, Y, Z coordinates. And that's how it helps you plot your course. You can put in a custom destination. It will tell you like the best way to get to that destination through, black hole jumping and just the general path, how many regions below an area you are, that sort of thing. But because it translates these coordinates so well, I use it a lot for just the math of it all. So you need portal glyphs for this service app to work. You can, once you've developed your galactic address that you want to use, again, looking at a signal booster and then manipulating the hexadecimal code to be what you want, you can take that new galactic address and put it into the portal glyph translator or translations on the Pilgrim Star Path, and it will give you glyphs. So I just changed my destination from 4094 to 4096, translated that to hexadecimal code, input it into this website, and now I have the glyphs that I need to give the No Man's Sky app. After I look at all the ships that are in the system here. I'm on the hunt for clones of the original ships, or the not quite. What was the first one? Rasamama 36 or whatever. There's like the original starter ship. Then there's the Radiant Pillar. Then there's like the Alpha Vector and the Prime Vector. Looking for clones of those, just because I thought it would be cool. All right, so let's force our way into the fade here. Hopefully this doesn't like destroy my save. All right, so it asks you to input the galaxy you're going to, so Euclid, and then the glyphs. So I have Bird, Triforce, Bird, Triforce, Diplo, Triforce, Spider, Whale, Diplo, Triforce, Spider, Whale, Diplo, Triforce, Dragonfly, Sunset, Bird, Triforce, Dragonfly, Sunset, Bird. Those are in no way, shape, or form the actual the actual names of those. But yeah. So now we're here, right? So just chilling out, waiting for service bot to come say hello. So I'm starting it. Did I click the buttons? I did. You'll see service bot has joined my game in the corner. Hopefully. Any minute now. There it is. Join my game. So now that I'm in the anomaly, I can just take off. It'll ask me to calibrate my warp. I just pick the service bot's current system. Fingers crossed that my 930 hour save isn't about to be destroyed. At least it was for a good cause. Oh, that's a great idea for a ball. You know, I think... I don't know. I think I did... Digital release was a thing back then, right? I thought I got it digital. But if I didn't, I definitely have it. I'll have to look into that. All right. We're somewhere. We are somewhere. Did we do it? Are we in one of those stars? No, we must not be, because I can select these stars around me. Dang it. But... oh, shoot. I'm on the wrong side of the planet. Uh-oh. I did some wrong mathing there. How did that happen? Not the wrong side of the planet. We're on the opposite side of... Interesting. Let me go to let me pull out the signal booster and make sure that we are where I asked it to send me. Did I get the glyphs wrong? No, those are right. I got them right. So is my math wrong? That's the next question. I wonder if interesting. I wonder if it's if you just loop back over. You know what I mean? Oh shit, I bet you do. Because now we have all zeros, which is easy to convert. It's 0. Interesting. So we're at... yeah, that's exactly what it is. The rest of this address is exactly the same, except for it didn't take the 1000 as 496. It took me right to 0. Oh shoot. The guinea pigs are screaming for a blood sacrifice. If it's not the cat with the raging furball, it's the guinea pig screaming for blood. Oh, yeah, the one... what am I doing? F3. Yeah. Okay, well... That sure is it, isn't it? Well, I guess the most logical thing to do is to try the 495 and see if that does it, right? That's funny. Wow. I didn't think it would do that. What else was funny is that, you know, we picked the 499 was the star system number, which I just left. So we are at least in the same star system as the last one. We're not in a phantom star because you wouldn't see it on the map. Hold on, I gotta cover my puppy. It's getting cold. You're good. Oh, don't get up. There you go. Yeah. You're good. He's a sleepy guy today. All right. All right. If at first you don't succeed, so 0, foxtrot, foxtrot, foxtrot. We're going to take that and we're going to let's get to a phantom star just for fun, right? So what did I say these go up to? I don't remember now. The max value that these will take is 300, which is a man, what number is that? It's like 7 something, right? 768. So the max value, at least for the way that I'm going, if at first you don't succeed, you get a bigger hammer. Damn right. Bigger hammer. The max number for the stars in a system that we can get to through this method, I don't know if it's in general, if you can do more as a save editor, you can only convert up to the hexadecimal of 300, which is 768. So galaxy or star system 768 is the max number you can do that Pilgrim Star Path will give you a glyph for. If it's outside of the galactic regions, it'll just give you an error. So that would be 03000. So I have the new galactic address I'm going to try. I'm going to take this. I'm going to paste this one into my new get my new glyphs. I have them, and now we're gonna. I should separate these so I can see it. No. Get these side by side. There we go. All right. We are in Euclid, and we are starting over. Reset. Oh, I could just paste those in. That would be a way easier way to do it, huh? Oh well. So we have bird, Diplo, sunset, sunset, Triforce. Spider. Whale. Diplo. Triforce. Dragonfly. Sunset. Sunset. We are in Euclid. And I am at the anomaly. Let's hit start. Now we wait for the service bot. And if you use the service bot, it's free. I think you get like 3 interactions. You can do all kinds of stuff in the service bot. You should check it out. If you support their Discord, or their Patreon, I should say, you get, depending on the tier, you get more per week. All right. Let's see if we can get back to the other side of the galaxy this time. So when we took the signal booster galactic address from a system that was as far out as we could go. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, so we. Oh wait a minute. No, we're still over there. Wait a minute, that's not the system name, right? Did we do it? Yeah, that was the last system we were at. Alright, so we are somewhere funky. Off-white. And if we go here, that is not the name of the system. It says that we're still in the system that we left. But we don't really know where we are, do we? So we're at a Phantom Star somewhere in the... Man, how cool would it have been if there's a collided planet here, huh? Let's check out what we got going on here. Find a good place to land, and then I'll check the galactic address. They're all really crappy planets, how it looks like. So if you put in these, I wonder if I can actually show this. Putting in this galactic address on the map on Pilgrim Star Path puts us like our markers hanging off the side of the page. Oh, Swamp Planet, that works. Oh boy. I have void eggs in my freighter. It happens quite a bit. Now, I wonder if I had chosen a lower number, if it would actually get us to a place that will show up on the map. Because remember, I chose the highest possible value for this. Oh, good, I can phone home. Fantastic. Alright, let's see. Let's just confirm that we are in the system that we asked them to send us to. So it should be 0 Foxtrot 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 0076033 Echo 0300. Yeah. So the the lowest known value is 218 in the system. Yeah, so why don't I just try to get lower and see if we actually show up on the map anywhere over there. Now, it could be that because I went to a phantom star, like it just doesn't know where I am, so the galactic map doesn't give me an approximation, doesn't put me on the other side. So oh, I see. They learn to scream in unison. Yeah, while I'm here, I might as well scan some stuff, right? What else we got? Oh, I don't think it'll show me the discoveries, though, right? Oh, it will. Oh, yeah, that's right, because that's right. If you go to a 000 phantom star, you can't see anything that you discover. But if you go within anything over, like anything that's a positive number of value, you can see stuff. I forgot about that. Furball. Oh, did I loop around, or was it just math error? No, it looped around. So I went to the max value of 4,096, and then that took me back to 0. So hexadecimal, it's 1,000. It converted my 1,000 to a just 4 zeros and sent me to the opposite side of the galaxy. So then I went one down. I went to 495, and it took me to 495. So looking at the Pilgrim Star path, we're like hanging off the edge of the map, so we should be in a good spot. I'm just gonna try to get us to a place where maybe a lower star system, maybe one that is more probably an actual system, to see if maybe that'll register something on the galactic map. But I want to look around first. So look at all these turtle shell guys. Hey, you see any Diplos, man? No? Okay. Good talk. How many are here? 9. 2 more ground animals. Come on. All right. Wait for some stuff to load in. Of course. Man, these things are everywhere, aren't they? What the heck is it? Oh. Man, where are these things? Always active. Always active. I don't know if megafauna show up as rare on the discovery tab. I've never noticed anything that says like very rare or super rare. Hmm. Sometimes you just have to get into a new region for it to like spawn in some more different variety of animal. Or just you have to sit still long enough for the game to catch up. I think I saw you already, right? Yeah. Ah, there's one. Okay. Battery's low. Go figure. See, I already scanned those two, right? Show me a red dot. How much do I care about this dot? Oh, there's a little mud hut. Alright, this is my last look. Not looking good. Alright, it's enough for me. So I need to pick a number that's, what did I say, 218? Hey, Thorn, what's going on? So let's go 218 is the lowest number reported. And that, converts to hexadecimal. Zero zero delta alpha. Okay, got the glyphs. Let's go to the anomaly. just leave my stuff here. It's fine. All right. So, I need input some glyphs. I'm gonna reset. We're gonna go bird, sunset, rocket, anomaly, Triforce, spider, whale, Diplo, Triforce, Dragonfly, sunset, sunset. We are in Euclid, and yeah, let's do it. All right, there they are. So now we're going to stay in the same system, stay in the same region. We're just gonna move down in the star system list. Right now we're at the max value 768. We're gonna go down to 218, which is the lowest reported number. All right. Where are we? Okay. We can still see our Discovery tab. All right, but we're actually... No, see, now we're... Man, I'm confused. No, I did 495 again. All right, let's take our new destination and put it in the Pilgrim Star Path. Why would changing my system? You know, it says, I don't know, this is weird. It says it's on Pilgrim Star Path, it says that we are on the opposite side of the galaxy, but it does not appear to be the case. Also, how is my freighter here? This is weird. All right. Let's go and check the unless I fumbled the address, which is always possible. That's a light planet. All right. Here we go. Should start with the 0. What did I say? Foxtrot, foxtrot, foxtrot. Oh, what the hell? No, it took us to. Interesting. It took us back to 0. I don't know that maybe the math changed when they did the big planet reset. I think it works. It typically works. It'll typically show you where you are if you use the address. I just don't understand how. I used an address to get me to 4095, like to a certain point in the galaxy, and I used the max value, which got me to a phantom star. Pilgrim Star Path says I should be that far over, but maybe it's just maybe even 495. Maybe anything over 494 just loops back to 0. I don't know. It's interesting. It's definitely well, let's see what's in this system first. Let's see if there's any systems that look like they might have a collided planet in it while I'm over here. Nope. Maybe. Give it a shot. Open my next seltzer. So I suppose I could. I don't know. I could change the system, the star system again, but if we weren't really on the opposite side, I mean, Pilgrim Star Path is saying that we're in the same spot, but it doesn't seem like we are. Nothing over here is collided. Wonder why my freighter is over here, though. That's strange. Interesting. I do not see my freighter here. There's also no stars that are colliding, as far as I can tell. All right, so I'm resetting my destination for 494, so we know that you can go to that voxel in the galaxy to get us back to the other side, kind of where I was. I'm going to do the max value just to see what's over there, just see what kind of a phantom star is over there, but it could be fun. I don't know. So we have Bird, Diplo, Sunset, Sunset, Triforce, Spider Whale, Diplo, Triforce, Spider, Triforce, Triforce. I'm in the spot. Yep. Here we go. Now, this should be a... It should look wonky because we should go to a Phantom Star. Maybe. Because I'm using that hexadecimal 300, which is Star System 768. Hopefully it gets us at least back to our point of origin. Ish. Alright, no collided planets. Alright, so we are in the system. Alright, so we are somewhere in this space. Oh, shoot, it won't even let me jump out of here. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh. No. That must be the wrong way. Right? Why can I select all these now? So you see all these, the ones that I was visiting, this is all the stuff that was right at the edge, right? Oh, see, now I can't select them. Dang. See, I thought it was letting me do it a second ago. So this is where I'm at. Somewhere here. So somewhere just past where you can select. All right, well, let's look around and see what we got. The light year. Oh, I didn't even notice that. The light year ranges. Oh yeah! Wow. That's pretty trippy. Out of jump range. I'm just going to input this destination into the map just to make sure we are where I think we are. And yeah, it has me right off the map, still hanging out over there on the side still. Cool. Well, we're gonna have to keep doing this to get out of here, it looks like. But let's explore this little region of space, see what we got. I just want to look at you. Where do you go? Oh, you might be too far away, huh? Oh well. Alright, that's the Find. Oh, there we go. That looks nice. Bountiful. All right, let's do it. Can you imagine if I was stuck here? Like I couldn't warp in the anomaly or something? Very few sentinels, that's a good sign. Is this one of those eyeball balls? Sure is. Man, that thing's freaky. I wonder where you, I want to see if we can get what you can get out of this thing. Maybe let's take a picture of it too while I'm at it. Oh, it's a storm though. Come on. All right. What does it give me? Bone nuggets. Doesn't strike me as having too many bones in that sack there, pal. Oof. So underwater. So we have 2 more ground. Wonder what kind of a gross pie you make with bone nuggets. This must be a drill. Oh, actually, I don't think it is. What is that thing? Okay, that guy. Hey there, weird ball thing. More bone nuggets. I prefer boneless bubbles. I prefer boneless nuggets. All right. So somebody in the chat give me a number between, geez. Well, we know 499 is a thing, so between 500 and I guess 700. Between 5 and 700. Somebody give me a number. Not all at once now. I keep looking at the stream because I noticed that the The chat bubble stopped chat bubbling, didn't it? I wonder what the deal is with this thing. $567. I like it. It's a good number. That may be a real system. We're gonna find out. So 567 is going to be 0237 in hexadecimal. So everything will stay the same except for 0. What did I just say? 0237. That is going to be, those are our coordinates. Lock those in, get the glyphs. All right. Let's get up to the anomaly before we do the rest of this. The chat bubbles left to find Ripley. Ripley's back, though. Ripley's back. He was on Discord. He got his internet. He's moved into his new place. He expressed some doubts over the if the speed of his new internet would support online gameplay, but we'll find out. Okay. I'm gonna do a transition on the screen here to see if I can get my chat bubble back. I don't know. Find out. Are you taking him to Gemini? Nice. This is a fun little place. I feel like there's the potential to build something really cool there. I just don't know what yet. You know, like we did like a deathmatch type of thing on a planet, on an airless planet that Burger built, and we were like, you know, floating up in the air, shooting at one another. That would be cool to like do that between the planets. Deathmatch at Gemini. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was doing. All right, so reset. We've got a bird. We've got a face. We have a Diplo. We have a spider. A Triforce. Another spider. We got a whale. Diplo. Some dude just landed on me, didn't he? That's messed up. That is messed up. How rude. Alright, the second Diplo, we have a Triforce. We have another spider. We have 2 Triforces. Alright. See where that takes us. Build a tower to connect the planets, that'd be cool. Like, have one on each side, and then I like it. Oh, the bot is busy. I have to wait for my next free slot. Alright, I think we're good. Being executed, it says. There they are. Hop on out of here. Man, the pup's sleeping good. He doesn't sleep through the night, so I always have to wake up to Take him out every 2 hours. He's been sleeping for like 3 now. Of course, when I'm awake and streaming and video games, he sleeps. Okay. Let's see where we are. Oh, we're still in a Phantom Star, which is fine. These planets are very far. Well, actually. Oh, that must be a shadow I'm seeing. They're pretty far apart. This one has like a moon behind it. It looks like there's a decent amount of distance. That one's a cold planet. Bountiful, nice. This is probably arid or something. Corrosive. Oh, volcanic. Did that one already. And then let's find out what those over there are. Is that basalt? No, hexagonal. Alright, infested. Let's go to our bountiful. Oh. Looked like land for a second there, didn't it? Oh, man. Just my luck. Oh. Tell me you're not all water. Alright, there we go. It's something. Oh. Kind of looks kind of Earth-like, right? Dirty water, but give it a second for everything to Gonna take a picture. I've been fond of the train manipulator thing when I'm doing this. Oh, I never had to go through my whole... That's kind of cool. It's also weird that I'm on this rock the way I am. I wonder why it's so... There we go. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't think I've ever been able to make it do that before. That's pretty cool. Come on, banner. Go away. I don't know if you PC users have this issue, but on a console, you don't get the glyphs unless you can make this go away on its own, but you don't get the glyphs unless it goes away on its own. But which it's not doing for some reason now. Alright, now I'll do one without. And then I'll do one with. There we go. Cool. Let's find some stuff to scan. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Huh. Wow. This kind of reminds me of the Light No Fire trailer. This little valley looking down, right? The very beginning of it. Helps that I have the wizard staff. How many ground animals are there? None. All right. No ground animals, and off we go. Still need to warp to a place where we can get out of here. Of course, we have an opportunity, maybe, to find one of the shadow star systems. You doing okay, bud? Yeah, you're sleepy today, huh? He's out again. Okay. Where are all of those? That's weird. I don't even see him on my screen. I can't get to these ships. Unless they're in my freighter already. Nope. Alright. I was gonna try to see what the ships were like around here, but I guess I won't worry about it. Just got a notification that flurries are starting soon. And I thought they already had. Alright, so we're at 567, right? We know that there's at least 499. I've been to number 499. So let's split the difference. Let's say 33. So that's 0215. So a shadow star is because, you know, let's say that a system has 500, or I'm sorry, a region has 500 star systems. Well, they take that number and then they count from 0, I guess, and then they skip 0. So you can only actually access, if there's 500, you can only actually access 499 systems through the portal network. But you can access these all of these systems, you know, through the galactic map. So that's what a shadow system is. Unreachable on a portal, but you can warp to it. You just, because these things are random, the numbers of these systems are random, you never know which star is a shadow star. Unless you it's going to be the system before the first phantom system is the way to look at it. All right. Let's get to the anomaly. Have our new glyphs. Reset here. So we have bird, face, bird, waypoint, Triforce, spider, whale, Diplo, Triforce, spider, Triforce. I'm in place. Being executed. Service spots here. Let's see if we can get back to normal space. We probably won't. It's kind of just weird to think that there's a whole larger galaxy like overlaid on top of the one that we're traveling around. It's an interesting looking space station. Just the 2 planets here? Oh, yeah. Alright, moment of truth. Aha. Still in the shadow system. Okay. Well. There's the anomaly. Alright, so we're at 533. Let's just keep having it until we get out of here. So I guess 515 maybe? Let's go 516. That takes us to, oh wait, too many digits. So 0204. Changes my middle 2 glyphs. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 from so 0, 4. All right, here we go. 516. Oh, I was like, well, that's weird. We have a noxious planet and a murky planet. Okay, let's head to, well, before we do that. Wow, we're still in the Phantom systems. It means we were pretty close on that one planet that was 499. Come on. Come on. Oh, middle of a storm, of course. But I'm after Diplos. Is it a Quilpie? Okay, good. You're lucky. Let's see what we got for. I don't know. You're kind of Quilpy-like. Just missing a beak. All right, so that was all of the ground animals. So no Diplos. I was gonna drive that thing off the ledge too. Holy Lord. Okay, okay. Take it easy, guy. Okay. Oh boy. The Quilpy want to scream on every planet, right? Spreading their scream around. All right, I don't know when are we at 516. Could try 508. Five. 508 is 01 Foxtrot Charlie. So that means zero one Foxtrot Charlie. Isn't that? No, that's not quite the same as what it was. All right. So just these three change. So we have 1, 2, 3. That's right. And they changed to 2. Oops. And 1 Foxtrot Charlie. Right? Yep, that's it. Here we go. So this is 508, which is 7 above where, 9 above where we were before. That was an actual star. And 8 below the system we're leaving, which is a phantom star. Ah, still. Man. Jake. Not much. We're I tried to jump into the fade, the stars past. You can. This is kind of where we're at right now. These stars over here, you can select. These stars over. Oh no, hold on. That's not right. No, that's not it. Which way is it? Here it is. Okay. These stars over here, you can't select. These stars over here, you can select. And now we're like stuck in this space somewhere. So, you can't warp out of here because it says it's too far. It says it's like a lot of light years away. So we're slowly working our way down to an actual real life system, but kind of exploring, looking for land fauna along the way. That might be a megafauna diplo or blob or something. That might be, that's rotting. I guess rotting's okay. What happened? Calling it an early night, I hear you. Boredom is tiring, man. That's a very real thing. It's gonna be a living ship, isn't it? Oh no, just a regular one. Cool. All right. That's interesting. I guess there's a... Is that? Yeah, it's kind of how we've been too. Being all cooped up. See, it looks like a... It is. Oh. What? Wait a minute. Furball, isn't this how bases used to go? Didn't you used to have to go to a specific place to claim it? That's so interesting. This is a habitable base with an existing base computer. I discovered this system though. So, I mean that... So that means that these phantom stars are like relic systems. Like they still have some of the old... God, was that... I don't even remember when that was. Because Foundations came out after... Jeez, I don't even remember when the heck that was. That's super interesting. I mean, I guess that's kind of a rarity in and of itself, right? Wild base computer? I'm logging it. See what Twitter has to say about it. I mean, the only way that you know the only way anyone would know that it's a wild base computer is because I found it on stream. Can we get some daylight in here? Maybe back this way to get some. There we go. So you can make out what it is. Come on, banner, go away, man. I wonder if it says anything different. Uh-oh. What are you doing, buddy? Oh. Dang. Go lay down. Go lay down, buddy. I think my dog just peed in the house. Dang it. You woke up and you went right over there, huh? Okay. I guess that's what the pee pad is for, but that's the same. It's no different in the prompt, right? It's so weird. Alright. That's enough pictures. That's cool, though. Yeah, that's... So I wonder if that means that they didn't, I know, he's been sleeping for hours, and then he got up, and I was too enthralled in our base computer that we found. Give me 1 second while I go pick up that pee pad before it sops up into the floor. I won't leave you with nothing, though. Okay. Have a good night, Jake. I'm joined by this guy somewhere. Where you at? Say hi. Say hi. All right. Let me get your blanket all situated here, buddy. How's that? Good? Cool. We just went outside real quick. It's really snowy. It's all like good old packing snow. Alright, so I didn't see any, oh, there's a bunch. Oh man, look at those things. I wonder if there's anything else on this planet, on these planets that are relics of the old. Like what must that mean? What does this base computer signify? That these planets weren't updated? Is it a fluke? Do those flukes exist in regular systems? Man, I have no idea where to go from here, to be honest with you. It's a good set of questions, but I don't think they're questions we're necessarily going to get answers to. I'll put it out on Twitter and see if anyone else has run into it in the wild, on just regular planets. But if they didn't remove them from phantom star systems, I guess why would they need to? What else might be hanging around these systems that are no longer in game? Like, that's a whole mechanic, right? That's not just like, I don't know. What did I say? There was two? There are two. Oh, there's 3 grounds. 4 grounds. Alright. Where? Nice. So that should be the last one. None of them are Diplos. Right? Oh no, there's one more. Well, 2 more. Shoot. A rare, always active, and oh, of course the night time's over. You're out constructing living ships. You know what's weird is that base computer doesn't show up on the scanner though. Oh, I gotcha. You just it's the living ship. What the? Oh, this is Galactic Trade Terminal. You just finished the mission. I gotcha. That one's a doozy. It's like a week-long commitment. I do like the living ships. I get so like caught up on like the exotic sentinel kind of. Oh shoot! Can I? Hi. Come back. Yeah, haha. I'm gonna adopt you. I gotta find some more ground fauna here somewhere. What the hell is that? Oh. Oh. Hey, weird little guy. Alright, was that it? Did I have one more? It's a mostly Duro one. Oh, it's the rare ground always active. Alright. Always active, you say. I know what this is a job for. Gently pat. Can't see anything. Fly up, man. Oh, this was a bad idea. Where the heck am I? Oh, there we go. Hey, where actually is my ship? I guess it doesn't matter. Find some flat ground or... Oh, oh, I see it. I'm wondering if I can find a outpost or something. There's gotta be something down here, right? Things are starting to load in. All right, I'm tired of looking. So we're at 508. We still got to get back to the regular systems. So let's go 504. Zero 01 Foxtrot 8. Which just changes one glyph. Changes the fourth one to a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 2 and 8. Go figure. That makes a whole lot of sense. Calling the service bot. Galaxy name Euclid. All right. Let's see if we get out of the Phantom Star system now. We're really close to a shadow star. I guess we won't know that we're in a shadow star until we try to warp to the next one, but not warp, but okay. It doesn't sound very appealing. Infected dust bowl. All right. Now we're out. We are out. But why is it acting weird? Right? Oh, data unavailable. It's not an abandoned system though, right? Oh, it is a abandoned system. My bad. My bad. Back in regular space, that's right. So either this one, right, there's 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4, 5, 6, or 7 are the shadow star. And there's just no way for us to know. A shadow star is on my list of rare things. So if we try to use the service bot warp to the next galaxy and we're back in a phantom system, then we know that this is the shadow star. Right? That makes sense? At least in the way that I understand it. Milo too. Excuse me, lizard cat. Oh no. I always like to watch these things run. I don't know what it is. It's frightening. Look at that little guy. Let's see about There's quite a few ground animals here. Common ground, always active, found in the north. No, we are not in the north. Could fix that though. Oh, there we go. Should get me kind of sort of in the north, I think. I mean, I'm looking for like a Diplo, Megafauna Diplo or Megafauna Blob, but we also have like the greater mushroom beetle. We didn't find a one of those natively. Same thing. We went to see one, but I found a lesser on stream the other day. What was that? Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, we found our one in the north. Cool. So we have two more rares, and Lord knows where those are. Okay. There's it's not a checklist so much. There's a, if you go into the catalog under guild, there's a that's kind of where I put the new ship hunting stuff. But there's one thread that says rarities, and that's where a lot of the finds are being posted. But there's an ongoing list up there too that includes like the starter ships, like the original starter ship and the current starter ship and some of the old multi-tools. Excuse me. Oh. Wait. Oh, there's a Diplo. So it's not a big one. Has it got a shell? Oh, it doesn't have a shell. Hey there, little tiny Diplo. It's one of those Triceratops with a Diplo head. Mini Diplo. We have just the one to get. Not looking like that is going to be a... where the hell is it? Come on, man. Can I scan you? Dang. Alright, so there's this one of this type of animal, and it's... oh, there it is. Come on. No, don't go back in. I need to scan you. Ugh. Why can't I scan it? What the heck? Well, I guess I don't really need to scan it. I know that it's not any of the things that I'm looking for. There it goes. All right. Then I just call that thing in. Where the heck did it go? Where the heck? All right. Here comes the service bot. We're going to 505. Now, if we end up in a phantom system, that means that 504 was the Shadow Star. If we're not, then Let's see. Is this a shadow star? It is not. No, it's very close to the last one. Okay, let's see what we got going on in this planet, or in this system. Well, that doesn't sound very fun. And a parched planet. Alright, you know what? Let's skip this one. So this is still regular space. So we're going to go to 506. We know that 508 is a phantom planet. So 6 or 7 have to be the shadow star. Now that I figured out I can just change one glyph on the service bot address without any problems, this whole process is going a lot faster. Alright, they've joined. I was just thinking how I should have gone to the space station so I can get back a little easier. Oh well. What are you gonna do, right, buddy? You know, those aren't touching. Yeah, no, that one's pretty far behind it, actually. All right. It's a reeking planet. Oh man, it's got really choppy. Violent planet. Scorched planet. Acrid planet. Okay. Oop. Just want to be able to get back to this system if easily if I need to. So this is 506. So this is it. Either this is the shadow system, or 7 is the shadow system. Makes sense. Okay, so I can pull this up in my station list now. All right, this is it. So the reason why these shadow systems are rare is because it takes so long to verify. Now we kind of lucked out because we just naturally ended up on planet 499, and then Thorn gave us 567 as another planet. So just jumping by halves, we were able to minimize the distance. So we actually found this pretty quick. No. Oh, I talked through it. That's okay. Missed opportunities. Yeah, so we found that we actually found this pretty quick, just kind of by luck. So we just had some good jumps. I won't talk to this one. Good morning. All right. Yeah, all right. Luaz, what's going on? We're about to confirm our first shadow star. Either the system we just left is the shadow star, or the system we're going to is. If it's not a phantom star, it's a shadow star. Wouldn't it be awesome if there's a collided planet here? It doesn't appear to be the case, but a boy can dream. That rainy planet's probably worth visiting. You know, probably the strangest thing that we found so far was I went to a phantom system, and I just went down to one of the planets because we're looking for, you know, some of the rare fauna. And on that planet, we found a base computer in the wild, which is a relic of the old way that we used to do bases. But it's kind of begs the question of, is this a relic that exists in phantom systems because they're not used, or has anyone found these old wild base computers in, you know, in the current systems in the game? Because as far as I know, they all went away when the whole reset happened, and they changed how we did that, how we could that when we could place our own computers. I didn't know they were still in the wild. So yeah, we found one rare thing. It was a wild base computer, and that would have been hard to prove if it wasn't for the fact that I was streaming when I found it. So just kind of a lucky night, despite everything else. All right, so let's find out. If we are not in a phantom system, that means this is the shadow star. I wonder how we can confirm that. All right, that's it. Because we went to 508, and we know that 508 is a phantom system. So one up from here. Oh, you've come across an old base computer. Interesting. So they must. I mean, if you don't know what kind of system it was, the phantom ones take a bit of doing to get to. Like, you either have to save, edit, or use the service app. So you're probably in a regular system. So it's interesting. I didn't know that they were still hanging around. So it's not because it was a phantom system that we found it. It's not like those systems are garbage that no one goes to, so they don't really care about updating them. They must just be around. I wonder how rare those are. But anyway, so there. So we found a rogue base computer. We found a shadow star. I'm not really sure how to properly annotate that this is a shadow star, but yeah, I don't know. I guess just explore it and see what happens. It says here. It's just been, I don't know that I've seen one since they took those out of service, you know. Definitely wasn't something I was expecting. It's just so random. Now we colonize the snot out of it. We could. It's not that great of a planet, but... Oh, shit. I got the glyphs, and I grabbed the coordinates for it, too, so if we ever want to get back there. Real interesting stuff. Don't kill him before I... Oh, okay. No, it's okay. Okay, let's see. How many ground animals we got? We got one. Just one more ground animal. All right. Oh, there it is. Should probably take a picture. Wait, I need the... There we go. All right. Still no Diplo. Still no... Man, this is really laggy. Still no... Oh, yeah. Collided planet. But kind of knew that one's going to be a tall order, right? Oh, no, what I should do while I'm here is I should look for... I mean, this place has glyphs. But you're not supposed to be able to warp... I mean, I could confirm it. Because it could be that the whole shadow star thing is just a bunch of BS. Maybe that'd be for another time. I do have the glyphs for it, so I can get back to it. Or I can at least try to get back to it. Yeah. Let's give this one a shot.
What's up, stinky breath? You got stinky puppy breath, pal. You know that? Stinky puppy breath.
They're close together, but they're not. I don't think they're collided per se. Where is it? Oh, it's way over there. They're not even that close together. That I didn't even think they were that far away, but they are definitely they're definitely not collided. It's just the moon, I think. All right, keep on. Hey, you. Okay, hey, take it easy, you.
We'll do a couple more systems, okay? And then we'll call it a night.
All right. All right, so you can stop licking my fingers, pal. Well, these ones are all lined up. Let me get some distance here. I know they're not close enough, but yep. I'm gonna give this one a shot. I mean, I keep saying collided planets, but I would accept a moon, you know, colliding with something. I would accept a moon. Alright, nothing going in this system. This is what I spent my whole night last night doing, just warping in and out of systems in this area. Well, not necessarily just in this area. I was still on my way to the outer edge while I was doing it. Let me check this one out.
What's going on, pal? You're awfully awake now, huh? You gonna be up all night? Gonna keep me awake?
Okay. I have been kind of picking and choosing the systems I go to look for this, but don't lick that. It's probably just luck of the draw. I should probably just go to every system I can find. You would think the more planets, the higher likelihood of them colliding, but alright. Yeah, right. Wine in my bed door. Well, he goes in his crate and he's good. He's really good about the crate until he's not. Until he's like, oh, I'm by myself. That's no fun. Even if you're just like a couple feet away. You don't like it, huh? See, like, you see something like that and you're like, oh, look at that, but they're actually pretty far apart. I'd like to confirm just in case, but yep. Oh, well, that's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting. Oh, it's behind it, yep. Oh, wait. No, it is. Okay, that's a different one. Yeah, they're all tongues, huh? No, doesn't look like there's many. Nope, where are you going? You're not gonna jump. Crazy, crazy. All right. Well, he's getting restless, and I think we're gonna have to continue this search at another time because it's gonna take forever to find this thing. We found a couple of cool things though. Oh, Furball, you're taking off? I'm also gonna take off, so only because the dog is going crazy. So it's okay. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Let me turn this down a bit. So we found what? We found a wild base computer. We found a shadow star. No collided planet. No Diplo. Nothing like that. But the search is going to continue. So thank you guys for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Thank you to Raging Furball and Miss Merc for being my channel members. Appreciate you both. At the Riftwalker level, of course, there's others as well. Thank you to everyone who hung out in the chat, and thanks to Pyro who was in voice chat for a while. Thanks for helping me sort of try out this little new Streamlabs thing I'm trying out. So everyone have a great night, and I will see you definitely on Friday, but maybe before that. We'll find out. All right, take care. Bye-bye.